Okay, so we're gonna open up Lucid Press now and get started on our poster. So I'm gonna go here for more, go down, find Lucid Press down here. If it's not here, that means you've used it before, and you're gonna find it under New and More. So once you click it, it takes a moment to open. So go ahead and do that. All right, and I'm gonna go create blank. Again, it'll take just a moment here. So first thing that we need to do, and the most important thing, is we got to pick the right size. So we're going to go up here for size, and we're going to go all the way down to custom. And so what we want to do here is we're going to pick 16 here, and we're going to make this 23 and 54 hundredths. Okay, so now I'm gonna click over here. I'm gonna do command minus, or I can just go like this too. But now you'll notice it looks like once I do that, it's 33%. So this is a really big document. This top part's A4, or excuse me, A3, and so is the bottom part. So it's gonna be like two of our cell papers put together. So really important you have the correct size. Now, let's just kind of like experiment a little bit here. So what's cool about this program is everything that you need to do, you do by just dragging. So I can take and I can add shapes that I like. I can go in here and throw a table in. So now with heading, let's see. So anytime I want to do something, I have options across the top, which is great. And then I also have options here. So the text itself, the shape, which is the outside of it, and then the layout. So here, let's say that I want to change the font to red. And now I want to show you something. So if I take the shape and let's make it black, and I make it black, I'm going to go back in and make the text white so you can see it better. But you'll notice it looks kind of like it's let's make it bigger here. So I'm just going over here and clicking. But you'll notice it looks kind of like jammed up together, like there's not a nice border around it. So one thing that I can do, and I strongly urge you to do this, is to come in here and with just one of these boxes here, go in and fill it. Let's say I want black, and then take and put text. Put text on top of it. So let's take and put this here. And now I can't see it. Part of that could be the actual color of the text. So I'm going to change that. And then I'm going to drag it over. And there we go. So let's say that I did it the other way around. And so let's say that I put my text in here first. And then I decided I want to put a box on there. And it covered it up. What I could do is go to layout and scroll down to arrange here. And then I never know exactly which one it is, so I just play around. No, not that one. Not that one. There we go. So that took and put the heading to the front, and then I can take my box and go in and fill the shape. Or let's make this one pink. Okay, so the brilliant thing about this is then what you can do is you can make a really nice heading that looks more balanced. So let me show you. We make this bigger. Then I go and so now look at the difference between these two headings. This looks kind of jammed up, doesn't look as nice. This one looks really nice. Okay, so really that's the basics of things. One thing I want you to avoid is under let's see here, shape. You can mess with how dark the color is, but which is right here. But what I want you to avoid is when you do fill colors, I want you to avoid gradients, which are like these right here, I believe. Let's see. Yes. Okay, I want you to stay away from this because it makes it hard to read. So like I just changed it, and on the top, it's harder to read than it is on the bottom. So stay away from gradients, but you're welcome to explore and try different things in here. You can add different shapes in to show the different sections if you want, and just have some fun with it. So the first thing that we should add to our poster today, let's go back up. What makes sense is for us to add our name, our experiment questions, and we could get our variables in there as well. So what I might do is just take an open Google Classroom and not the bulletin, Google Classroom, and pull up my, sorry, I'm just going to steal somebody's here. I would pull up my experiment design part 1. And let's see, Alvaro. So if I was Alvaro, I could pull up his document here, open it up, and I could even just take and copy these in. Okay, so copy in the question, the size of the sale. Remember, you have 3 sections. So if you wanted to, one option might be to sorry, I just got interrupted. One option might be to have these sections: designing, testing, evaluating, or even design, test, evaluate. So it might look something kind of like this, but with the different sections. So that's it. We'll continue to work on this. If you could today get your title, your name, experiment question, independent and dependent, you'll be looking really good.